I'll tell you what, I am so excited about being downtown Detroit because I remember when the Grand Prix used to be in downtown Detroit. I'll get to that in a minute. But where am I sitting? I'm on the bleachers, and I think one of the best spots for the race, Atwater and St. Antoine. Ken, if you could just pan over a little bit, there is what they call the pit lane suites. Very high rollers there will be able to sit and watch the cars as they go into the pits. Kind of double-sided pits. There's different lanes for the different pits. Now, overall, let me give you some fun facts here about this Grand Prix. First started back in 1982. It was in Belle Isle since 1992, and then it will be back here. Again, it's been over 30 years since the Grand Prix was back in the city of Detroit. It's a 3-day race, and Amy, as you said, it starts next Friday. I can't believe it. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6 races in all for 3 days. And oh yes, Friday, free day. Come on down. You can watch all the races. It should be a lot of fun. There's also things to do after the race, like the Big Boy concert. He was with Outkast. I know you've got your tickets for that. That's kind of down that way a little bit. But there'll be so many things. A very exciting day. In fact, a lot of the community leaders, the mayor, and the people putting on the event, they spoke earlier today, not too far from where I'm sitting right now. Take a look.
There's 15 cities in the world that have this opportunity, and we are one of them.
Obviously, talking about the Chevrolet Detroit Grand Prix presented by Lear.
We have strategized on parking. We have strategized on keeping all of our communities safe, those who live, work, and visit this event, and we are just super excited.
It's been 32 years since the Grand Prix was last in the city of Detroit, but this year, Friday through Sunday, June 2nd through the 4th, get ready Detroit, and free pre-day is Friday, June 2nd.
You're going to see a lot of our mounted officers down here. Those are the horses, so they're just so welcome with the community, and we're going to have a lot of them out here, as well as officers on foot.
And nothing will be taken away from the neighborhoods. The chief will be working with the feds and others to make sure everybody's safe. Oh, and just for the race weekend, the speed limit's going to be changing.
We have decided that we're going to raise the speed limit for the race cars on the track for that weekend only to 200 miles an hour.
I think that's just for the Indy cars on the racetrack. Anyway, remember when the Grand Prix was down here in Detroit before?
I worked down here in the 80s when the Grand Prix was here. It was fabulous. The streets were filled. Businesses benefited.
I worked out here in the 80s as well. I was practicing law, and I tell you what, a lot of the judges would cancel court on Friday because it was just too loud. All the cars here, the Grand Prix, it was a lot of fun. And you can bet that it's going to be a lot of fun a week from today. Tomorrow, actually. I can't believe it. 3 days. And by the way, if you think you're going to not have, you're going to have a problem, with that, well, look at all of them. There you go. There's plenty of places to, do your business, and it's all good. All right, one other little thing. Parking. Oh, is it going to be an issue? The city officials say it's not going to be an issue. There's a lot of ability to park away from the track and then be shuttled here. You can go to parking. It's DetroitGP.com, and there'll be a lot of parking issues, but just get here early, and you can park and go over here. It's not going to be a problem. Anyway, like I say, those are the big suites over there for the pit, which is going to be a lot of fun. I am looking so much forward. I can't wait for the Grand Prix. It's going to be so much fun. Again, parking if you're worried, DetroitGP.com. I think there's some people on the track already. I'm going to send it back to you. Again, 3 days. It's going to be fun. Starts a week from tomorrow.